Just the name alone conjures images of adventure, danger, and the untamed power of nature. It's a place that has captured the imagination of explorers, sailors, and dreamers for centuries, a watery wilderness that stands as both a gateway and a barrier to the frozen continent of Antarctica, a name that sends shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned sailors. For those who have braved its waves, the Drake Passage is more than just a stretch of water. It's a test of courage, skill, and endurance. The stories told by those who have crossed it are filled with awe and respect, and sometimes a hint of fear. This legendary stretch of water, named after the famous English explorer Sir Francis Drake, lies between the southern tip of South America, Cape Horn, and the northernmost reaches of Antarctica. It's a narrow, turbulent corridor, just about 800 kilometers wide, but it's one of the most important and challenging sea routes on the planet. Sir Francis Drake himself never actually sailed through the passage that now bears his name, but his daring voyages inspired generations to come. It's a place of wild beauty and raw power. Here, the Southern Ocean's mighty currents are squeezed between two continents, creating some of the roughest seas on Earth. Towering waves, howling winds, and sudden storms are all part of the Drake Passage's fearsome reputation. Yet, in the midst of this chaos, there is a stark, breathtaking beauty. Icy blue waters, dramatic skies, and the sight of seabirds soaring effortlessly above the tumult. The Drake Passage is the shortest route between Antarctica and the rest of the world, which, makes it a vital pathway for ships. For centuries, explorers, whalers, and scientists have relied on this passage to reach the mysterious southern continent. Today, modern research vessels and adventurous travelers still follow this route, drawn by the promise of discovery and the thrill of the unknown. The Drake Passage is not for the faint of heart. Crossing it means facing unpredictable weather, monstrous waves that can reach up to 15 meters high, and winds that whip across the deck with relentless force. Even the most modern ships can be tossed about like toys in a bathtub. For many, the journey is a rite of passage, a challenge that must be met before setting foot on the icy shores of Antarctica. It's known as one of the roughest stretches of water on Earth. The meeting of the Atlantic, Pacific, and Southern Oceans here creates a swirling cauldron of currents and weather systems. Storms can appear out of nowhere, and the sea can change from calm to chaos in a matter of minutes. It's a place where nature's power is on full display, and where human ingenuity and determination are put to the ultimate test. The passage is feared and respected by sailors. To cross it is to join a long tradition of mariners who have faced the unknown and lived to tell the tale. Every successful crossing is a story of teamwork, preparation, and a little bit of luck. The Drake Passage demands respect, and those who underestimate it do so at their peril. Many have dared to cross its path. Some have succeeded, returning home with tales of adventure and survival. For them, the Drake Passage is a badge of honor, a reminder of the power of the sea and the resilience of those who sail upon it. Others have faced the full force of its fury. Ships have been lost, and lives have been claimed by the relentless storms and icy waters. The Drake Passage is a place where legends are born, and where the line between triumph and tragedy is razor thin. To this day, it remains one of the last true frontiers of the sea, a watery wilderness that challenges all who dare to cross it. What makes the Drake Passage so treacherous? Imagine towering waves, some reaching heights of over 30 feet. These aren't your average waves, they are fueled by the roaring 40s and the furious 50s. These are powerful winds that circle the globe, unimpeded by land. These winds whip up the ocean, creating a churning mass of water. The currents here are strong and unpredictable, adding to the danger. One moment you might be sailing smoothly, the next you could be tossed about like a toy boat in a bathtub. The Drake Passage is where two mighty oceans meet, the warm Atlantic and the frigid Southern Ocean. This clash of temperatures creates a volatile mix. Think of it like oil and water trying to mix. They just don't want to get along. This clash of temperatures fuels the creation of massive storms. These storms can appear suddenly, bringing with them fierce winds, blinding rain, and monstrous waves. They can turn a calm crossing into a fight for survival. The Drake Passage is a constant reminder of nature's raw power. The story of the MS Explorer is a stark reminder of the dangers lurking in the Drake Passage. This cruise ship, known for its Antarctic expeditions, was no stranger to icy waters. But in November 2007, the Explorer faced a challenge it couldn't overcome. While navigating through the passage, the explorer struck an iceberg. The impact tore a hole in the ship's hull, sending chills down the spines of everyone on board. Water began flooding in, and the ship began to sink. The explorer was in serious trouble. With the icy waters of the Drake Passage closing in, the crew of the explorer issued a distress call. The message crackled across the airwaves. SOS, SOS, this is the MS Explorer, we require immediate assistance. Thankfully, the call was heard. A nearby Chilean naval vessel, the Almirante Viel, raced to the scene. In a daring rescue operation, all 154 passengers and crew members were safely evacuated from the sinking ship. The Explorer, however, wasn't so lucky and it sank beneath the waves. The Drake Passage isn't just about wild weather and rough seas. It's also home to a constant parade of icebergs. These frozen giants, some larger than skyscrapers, break off from glaciers in Antarctica and drift northward. They are a beautiful but dangerous sight. Icebergs pose a constant threat to ships in the Drake Passage. What you see on the surface is just the tip of the iceberg. Most of their mass lurks beneath the water, hidden from view. A collision, even with a small iceberg, can cause serious damage to a ship. Crossing the Drake Passage is a true test of skill, even for the most experienced sailors. This stretch of water, separating the southern tip of South America from the icy expanse of Antarctica, is infamous for its unpredictable and often violent weather. For centuries, mariners have spoken in hushed tones about the Drake's towering waves, howling winds, and sudden storms that can appear out of nowhere. It's a place where the ocean seems to come alive, challenging every ship and every soul brave enough to attempt the crossing. The Drake Passage demands respect for the power of nature and a healthy dose of caution. Here, the forces of wind and water are relentless, and even the most seasoned sailors must remain vigilant. The waves can reach heights of over 30 feet, and the wind can shift direction in an instant, turning calm seas into a churning cauldron of whitecaps and spray. Every journey across the Drake is a reminder that out here, nature is in control. Captains must carefully study weather patterns, poring over charts and satellite data to find the safest window for passage. They consult with meteorologists, analyze wind speeds, and track the movement of storms. Every decision is critical, as a single miscalculation can put the entire crew at risk. The captain's experience and intuition are tested to the limit, as they balance the need for progress with the imperative of safety. Navigating the Drake also means charting courses through iceberg fields where massive blocks of ancient ice drift silently, posing a constant threat. The crew must keep a sharp lookout, scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. Icebergs can appear suddenly, hidden by fog or rain, and avoiding them requires teamwork, quick thinking, and nerves of steel. And at any moment, the weather can change. The crew must be ready to react quickly to shifting winds, rising waves, and sudden squalls. Sails are adjusted, ropes are secured, and everyone works together to keep the ship steady. It's a test of endurance, skill, and trust, each sailor relying on the others to get through the worst the Drake can offer. Yet, despite the challenges, there's a sense of exhilaration that comes with conquering the Drake Passage. When the storm clouds part and the sun breaks through, the crew feels a surge of pride and relief. The ocean, once a fearsome adversary, becomes a place of beauty and wonder. The camaraderie forged in adversity is something that stays with sailors for a lifetime. Reaching dry land after such a journey is a moment of pure joy. The memory of the struggle fades, replaced by a deep sense of accomplishment. For many, the Drake Passage is more than just a stretch of water. It's a rite of passage, a journey that transforms those who undertake it. In the end, the Drake Passage stands as a powerful reminder of the awesome force of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. It teaches humility, courage, and the value of working together. For those who cross it, the experience is unforgettable, a story to be told for generations to come. Over the centuries, the Drake Passage has seen its share of triumph and tragedy. Sailors who have braved its waters share stories of respect for its raw power. They speak of the need to be constantly alert, to anticipate the unexpected, and to never underestimate the fury of the Drake. The Drake Passage is a testament to the enduring spirit of exploration. It's a place where adventurers pit themselves against the forces of nature, testing their limits and discovering the true meaning of courage. The Drake Passage remains a place of enduring allure, beckoning those with a thirst for adventure and a spirit eager to test the limits of human endurance. For centuries, this legendary stretch of water has captured the imagination of explorers, sailors, and dreamers alike. Its reputation is built on both the promise of discovery and the ever-present risk that comes with venturing into the unknown. The Drake Passage is not just a body of water, it's a living testament to the courage and curiosity that drive us to explore the farthest reaches of our planet. It stands as a formidable gateway to a frozen continent, a threshold between the familiar and the extraordinary. Crossing these waters means leaving behind the relative safety of the known world, and entering a realm where nature reigns supreme. The icy winds and towering waves serve as a reminder that, here, humans are merely visitors, guests in a domain shaped by forces far older and more powerful than ourselves. The Drake Passage is a rite of passage for those who seek to witness the untouched beauty of Antarctica, a place where the rules of civilization give way to the raw majesty of the natural world. Here, in this remote and challenging environment, wildlife thrives against all odds. Penguins waddle along the icy shores, seals bask on floating ice, and whales breach the frigid waters, undisturbed by the harsh conditions. The abundance of life in such an unforgiving place is a testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. Every encounter with these remarkable creatures is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all living things and the delicate balance that sustains life at the edge of the world. The beauty of the Drake Passage is both breathtaking and humbling. On rare days the waters are calm, reflecting the sky in a shimmering mirror, while rainbows arch over distant icebergs. At other times the sea roars with untamed energy, reminding all who cross it of its unpredictable nature. Standing on the deck of a ship, surrounded by endless horizons and the stark grandeur of ice and ocean, one cannot help but feel a profound sense of awe. The Drake Passage is a place where the wonders of the natural world are on full display, inspiring those who witness them to cherish and protect our planet's wild places. Yet, for all its beauty, the Drake Passage is also a place of unpredictable fury. Storms can arise without warning, whipping the sea into a frenzy and testing the mettle of even the most seasoned sailors. The waves here are legendary, towering walls of water that have challenged ships for generations. To cross the Drake Passage is to face nature at its most raw and untamed, to experience firsthand the power and majesty of the ocean in its purest form. And yet, it is precisely this combination of danger and beauty that gives the Drake Passage its timeless allure. There is a mystery here, a sense that some secrets will always remain hidden beneath the mist and waves. For those who dare to venture across, the passage offers not just a physical journey, but a journey of the spirit, a chance to confront the unknown and emerge changed by the experience. The Drake Passage reminds us that some places on Earth will forever hold an air of mystery and challenge, calling out to those who are willing to answer. So the next time you hear the name Drake Passage, remember its legacy. It is a place of untamed beauty, unpredictable fury, and enduring fascination. It stands as a testament to the spirit of exploration and the enduring power of nature, a place that continues to captivate the hearts and minds of all who dream of adventure.